can't get right into its face. That's a shame. Alright. Welcome back to Character Select. Dave and Kylen back for more Skald against the Black Priory. Where we are just having a grand old time backstabbing the shit out of sleeping enemies.
Right? We should be all thieves, like...
It is somewhat hilariously ridiculous. Although that was pretty good
fast.
too. Also, to be 125,000% fair, these are kind of easy enemies.
Yeah. It's interesting, like, after that lizard encounter, everything sort of seems...
A bit easier, or a bit less traumatic?
Yeah.
I found your badge.
Hey. Ha! My badge indeed! The sewer jack grabs the badge and tries to wipe some of the grime off of it. For a moment there, I thought I was in real trouble. Now listen, I don't have anything of value on me except what's in my noggin. No one knows these sewers better than me, see, and the least I can do for you is give you this. He pulls out a piece of paper, scribbles some notes on it, and hands it to you. It appears to be a map of the sewers. This should make it easier for you to find your way around here.
Thank you. So
Map
that
of sewers?
is...
Hey, sewer map. Oh. Where we met.
Where we met, something strange
Something
is going on near the
Fong goes. Tunnels to Underhalls, watch out for thieves. Outlet to Harbor, leads to cellar near Tempel, ladder to Surfez. Hey man, he's literate, just barely.
He's helpful, and that's kind of what's important.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to get to here to go to the Underhalls to find out what happened to that captain. And I feel like we want to do that before we start, sowing chaos in the streets above.
Fair enough.
Just as a general rule, it's probably going to do weird things.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, this music is really good.
It's great.
Ooh.
The tunnel ahead is dark and narrow and seems to be of pre-imperial construction. Rats scuttle in and out, and ahead you can see it branching in multiple directions. If you proceed, you must keep your wits and sense of direction about you.
Hold on.
Where's that note? Ragged note.
West, south, south, west, west. Okay. West, south, south, west, west.
A large octagonal chamber with 4 exits. The one leading north stinks of sewage and leads back to the sewer tunnels. Also, a chalk arrow is drawn on the hall leading west. That other Underhalls is not this, which means that might be where the tablets are. A junction where 3 tunnels converge. Written on the wall in chalk is the graffiti, "The Rat Queen rules here." The exit to the east smells faintly of sewage.
South.
Fairly large vaulted chamber with 4 exits. The floor seems sticky with some kind of slimy mold that appears to be spreading from a large drain. Ew.
South.
Besides the checkerboard patterned floor, this is an otherwise inconspicuous chamber with exits leading north and west.
West.
A circular chamber with 3 exits. The one to the west opens up into a larger lit passage. You have emerged into the Underhalls of Horan. Faint music can be heard ahead, and the air smells of spice and perfume.
Let's just do a quick boop.
Hold it! Comes a shout from the shadows ahead. Oh. Move any closer, and you'll move no more. You can just make out the faint silhouettes of a group of armed warriors.
Who are you?
We're the kind of folks who prefer to be left well alone, the kind who don't brook no interference from strangers. The figures creep slowly out of the murk. Being able to see them better does not reassure you.
That's a sentence. We're here to offer our services?
I mean, you might as well try.
Gotta roll 9 or above?
Yep, come on, Selrid.
No,
oh,
we missed it by 1.
So close. I'm sure you are, but the Queen will be the judge of that. Now drop your fucking weapons and come with me.
Fine, I'll yield.
As you disarm, you find yourself at the mercy of the shadowy figures. Even through the darkness, you can make out the white teeth of the leader's cruel grin. This was a bad idea. Roland grumbles behind you. Sorry. I'm running out of voice. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see Ivan shift ever so slightly to put you between him and your would-be assailants.
Armand.
A deep voice rings out through the caves. Then, backlit by torches, you notice a woman overlooking the scenes from a high ledge.
We have guests, I see. I think it would behoove us to treat them with what hospitality we can muster, no?
You hear the shadowy sentinels immediately sheath or stow their weapons. "Aye, milady," the man called Armand calls back respectfully.
Guess I would see you in my quarters. Do not keep me waiting, and Armand, let them keep their weapons. Any decent assassin would have shut you up long ago.
"Aye, aye, milady." Armand offers a shallow bow. "You heard the lady. Make yourself at home in our little corner of luxury." Armand gestures toward the tunnels beyond with a theatrical gesture. He gestures with a gesture. The fuck do you want?
I don't know. You gonna live?
I'll be fine. I don't.
Oh, you have only the finest for sale, eh? On the hunt for some treasure. You come to the right place. Found a one-of-a-kind necklace. It was next to a corpse mine, but it was in no condition to argue, if I know what I mean.
I mean, our way of securing stuff isn't exactly kosher either, so... Ooh, shiny stuff.
Masterwork armored gauntlets of stealth.
Masterwork daffodil.
Leather gloves of healing. Leather boots of awareness. Noble's boots of toughness. Hat of crafting. That could be
hat of
helpful.
crafting.
Masterwork mail coif of awareness.
Okay.
Lapis ring of toughness. Shit ton of money, and then a bunch of trinkets. Well, you have 1,000 gold, and we have some trinkets. It's worth 300, and you're only going to give me a... Jesus. Whatever, money is money. Anything worthwhile here, you think? Other than the hat of crafting.
Yeah, I think the hat of crafting is probably...
Oh, we can also give you that. Enjoy.
Yeah. Oh,
There we
nice
go.
hat.
Finest art. Are
Okay.
barely competent knockoffs and forgeries. The fact the art dealer seems utterly unashamed by. Wish to see your wares. Okay. He's got some stuff.
Okay. He's got some stuff.
Barrel necklace of celerity.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Officer's helmet of toughness. Officer's helmet of intellect. Masterwork plumed helmet of lore. Masterwork horned helmet of fortitude. Masterwork full helmet of speed. Ooh, that's pretty good. Hat of athletics. Masterwork noble's boots of presence. Athletics. Awareness. Agility. Okay,
He might
so
have given us more money for the gems, ironically.
No, because he's selling them below value. So, what was it? Masterwork full helmet of speed is pretty fucking good. So we'll have to remember that one.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in what these merchants have to say because they don't have anything to say, probably. Hello?
Hello, prisoner? Sitting on the cold floor is a man in heavy chains. As you approach, he looks up from underneath his long, unkempt hair. His eyes glint, and the vaguest outline of a smile flashes across his face. Finally, I thought you'd never get here.
What are you talking about?
This guy's a rogue.
This must
be Iago. Yeah, this is Iago. You are my ticket out of this hole, and not a moment too soon, I might add. Oh. Now I want him to be Inigo Montoya.
You're my ticket out of this hole, and not a moment too soon, I might add.
Yeah, there we go. That's better. The man shuffles to his feet and dusts himself off as if preparing to leave.
First of all, I have no idea what you're talking about. And secondly, surely you realize you're chained up? A minor inconvenience. The blind maiden has brought you thus far, and no doubt the rest of the solution to this little conundrum is about to present itself. Iago Zadroma is not fated to spend the rest of his life rotting away in chains. If the blind maiden favors you so, how did you end up in this hole? Ha! The maiden merely deals us the hands of our hands of cards. It is for us to play them. I, perhaps, played my last hand poorly. A small lover's quarrel stemming from a simple misunderstanding led to a series of unfortunate events that landed me here.
He rattles his change as if to emphasize his plight.
But the maiden kisses me again, and here you are, my rescue. Oh, is that so?
Is that so?
All I ask of you is that you intercede on my behalf to the Queen. Though she certainly loves me madly, she also decided that I am to meet my end chained up in this oubliette shithole.
For the briefest of moments, Iago loses his composure, and the slightest hint of desperation creeps into his voice.
Hold on, I have some questions first.
Iago looks at you impatiently.
Why exactly are you chained up here? Why indeed?
Iago's laughter comes out strained.
As I said, 'tis nothing but a lover's quarrel. A trifle, I assure you. I am certain, if you intercede on my behalf to the Queen, and make sure to tell her I'm terribly regretful, she will see reason and let me be on my merry way. I'm not sure I believe you. Why should I help you? Because Iago Zadroma is the finest captain to ever grace the Outer Isles with his sails. Besides, if you find another captain brave or stupid enough to venture out into the sea in these dire times, I shall dance on my mother's grave.
Iago leans in and his voice drops.
Horror stalks the depths around Idra. I have seen it with my own eyes. I know, it sunk our ship as we came in. Then you must know of what I speak of. The terror of Idra. Many a ship must have shared your fate in these last dark weeks. It fell upon us as well when we passed Silo's Teeth. Many of my men were swept off deck, and large gouges were torn from the sides of my beautiful ship. What happened? Were it not for the grit of my crew and the blessed shipwrights who shaped the magnificent hull of the Oruda, we would have met our end as you did. Instead, we were able to slip from its grasp and make our way past the reefs and into shallower waters, where the behemoth could not follow. What is the nature of this behemoth? There is not a sea on Warda untouched by Umbrian hulls. I do not deny that we whisper tales of such things when we are safe on dry land with a cup of wine in our hands, of things older than time that dwell in the unfathomable depths of the seas. But to hear of one in this age, and to encounter it no less, such things should not be. It is madness given form.
A shadow passes over the man's face.
Where is your ship now?
Stupid question. We know where it is.
We limped into a safe haven in one of these island's excellent, more private coves. My crew awaits there as we make repairs and forage for supplies. Let's just say there is a reason Idra is so prized among those who fly the black sails.
Iago winks at you. So, you're a smuggler then? Kat blurts out with not a little awe in her voice. Iago fixes her with a sultry gaze.
Why, smuggler is such a vulgar term. I am a gentleman, a Zenor of the seas. What were you carrying? Do not think me a petty criminal for carrying proscribed goods. There are men and women in this empire who yearn for freedom from the yoke of their eunuch masters. Freedom costs blood, as well as steel and other more exotic wares. Men such as me provide them, as does the Queen in her own way. We needed supplies, and since she and I are old friends, I made my way here to parlay a deal. No doubt I overestimated our friendship. I'll be back. Alright. We should probably help him since, we're still on an island.
Selrin has a level, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Fancy taking a look at my wares.
Ooh, weaponry.
Masterwork two-hander of fire.
Only 4,000 monies.
Oh, is that all?
Oh, hey, the prices are different depending on who you have selected.
Oh.
Higher diplomacy must be lower prices?
Yes. Okay.
Significantly lower.
I'm just looking at the comparison. +2 to hit. I mean, it doesn't matter. We don't have enough money for it.
No, we don't.
Here, have a hood. I don't want it.
0 gold.
Fine longsword. Crude scimitar. Broadsword. Cutlass. Which is the shitty version of a scimitar. Okay, good to know.
Yep, it always is.
Fine mace of celerity.
Okay.
Interesting.
Is that knife any better than Cat's Ritual Dagger? Probably not.
I almost guarantee it's not. Never mind. A small amount of lightning damage.
Oh.
But it's less accurate and it does less damage.
Mm-hmm.
Has a much higher crit rate, though.
Well,
or crit value,
a little
though.
bit higher. A little bit higher.
Savage fine. What about armor? What do you got for armor? Okay, studded leather. That fine breastplate is actually better than the armor that Selrin has right now.
Mm-hmm.
Chainmail as well, but it's a lot heavier. Scale mail, full plate, half plate, masterwork leather. Okay, the studded leather is just
studded leather might be worth buying for the ranger just in case he gets hit, because he doesn't have anything right now.
A large shield of diplomacy.
Huh. Also, remember, Selrin should buy stuff.
You're right, and then a large round shield of healing, +1 to healing.
That could be good for Drina.
I don't know what Selrin is using as a shield right now. Let's find out. Okay. We can start building towards armor mastery.
Oh, gives everybody defending?
Yeah, as if they'd use the
Wow.
defending. Wait. He doesn't have second wind yet.
Oh.
He has not today, but not second wind.
He has not today, but not second wind. Ah.
So that's the question. Do we want to do something with armor? Do we want to get increased initiative and stand your ground? That's not bad. Increased diplomacy. Attack! +1 attack count. Ooh.
Wow.
That's a really good ability.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think?
That's a tough choice. I'm inclined to actually build the leadership stuff, though.
Okay. I'm down. Wait, no, reset. 1, 2, 1.
There we go.
Okay. What do you have for a shield? +1
Lore.
to lore.
Diplomacy would be better for him, because...
Diplomacy would be better. In fact, we could sell this.
Yeah. Give the healing shield to Drina while we're here.
Okay, I'm gonna
give
do
him the good
that.
studded leather. Yeah.
You get the shitty stuff in there.
Give the healing shield to Drina.
Yep. And then I guess we can get rid of this club. We're not going to use it.
Nobody's going to use it.
And then we've got some stuff that can be sold. Okay. Let me see your Huaz. Okay. Don't need that.
Okay.
Okay, so that gets us to 1100. Okay.
There
Ta-da!
we go.
All right.
Excellent.
Then you're selling food. Do you sell recipes? You do not sell recipes, but you do have dark bread. How much do you want for this? I will take all of your dark bread.
Give me all your bread.
Eels. Berry and wine, lemons, fleur.
Sorry, if we have eel, I'm gonna need rice.
And just a little bit of wasabi.
Yep.
By a little bit, I mean a lot. Okay, we need to go find Young Queen. Who is... Oh. Hello?
Tall, hook-nosed man with eyes like glowing coals and a thick mane of shaggy black hair is intently staring at a snake wrapped around his forearm as he slowly lowers a small mouse toward its gaping maw. Man gives a start, and both he and the snake hisses, annoyed at you. Insolent! Can't you see I'm busy? As he talks, he palms the mouse, and in a feat of prestidigitation it seems to disappear. The snake tastes the air greedily and slithers into the sleeve of his robe and up his arm.
I just came to trade?
Not so quickly. The man's eyes narrow as a menacing smile creeps across his pale face. Seeing as you are new here, your value is slightly above nil. I'll say this much. If you wish to peruse my wares, you must first perform the smallest of tasks for me.
Everybody wants something, Jesus.
I require a rare and highly toxic alchemical ingredient that grows in these underhalls. The caps from the Calivexis fungus, commonly known as vomit cups. Beyond being a prized ingredient for poison makers, it also stinks like nothing you've ever encountered.
That sounds unpleasant.
Oh, it is indeed. That is part of the reason I'm asking you to do it. The other reason is they've become more difficult to harvest. You see, they grow in caves right outside these very halls. That's indeed why I have momentarily taken up residence here. But the caves connect to domains lorded over by one of these Reaver chieftains, that Oleg fellow. To keep things civil, the Queen has sealed off the cave and forbidden anyone to enter it. She would be most irate if I were to disobey her. You, however, are free to feign the fool's innocence.
How do I get to these caves?
The entrance to the caves is a barred gate at the end of a long hall of columns. It lies just west of the Queen's Court. There is a sentry patrolling the area, and you'll do well to avoid him. Once you pass the gate and enter the cave, you'll find a flooded chamber with exits leading left and right. Take the left one. The right one leads to Oleg's domain, and I dare say it's best avoided.
I'll see what I can do.
Run along now. I'd require a small bag of them. Indeed, if you are fast and discreet, I'll even throw in a small bag of gold. Off you go now.
Oh man, all you had to do was tell me you were going to give me money. Jeez. Conan, what is best in life? Money. I don't think that's what Conan said.
Here's the long hall of columns.
Sorry.
Whoops.
So...
Where the hell is the Queen?
Oh, she's up here. Oh, you're just drunk.
Come here now.
Come here now.
The lady in front of you holds herself with a disciplined ease, her chin tilted proudly up. This is clearly her kingdom, though you'd guess she'd look as confident anywhere else. Now she is lounging on a throne made out of crates and covered in a black sail as they are hiding in a cave. What?
Well then, what have we here? Come to seek an audience with the Rat Queen. Speak fast and true. I stumbled upon this place. Just so. How curious. You're clearly not from Idra. You've not made the mistake of attacking us. You appear not to know me. I would guess you're a mercenary, seeking answers or fortune, now that Horin lies under shadow. I seek answers. I doubt you'll find much in these halls. Nonetheless, you're welcome to enjoy my hospitality and business, so long as your blade stays in your sheath and your tongue remains courteous.
The Queen takes a long draw from a hookah pipe as she stares intently at you.
Thank you, milady. May I ask you some questions? You amuse me. I shall lend my ear, for now. I met Iago.
The Queen's eyes flash at you, and for a moment you feel as if lightning is about to strike. Then she relaxes back into her self-assured pose.
That man is nothing to me. He is to rot my pleasure. Why? What is his crime?
The Queen casts a brief glance at a young man standing nearby. His face reddens and a faint smile plays across his lips. That is, until he realizes the hot water he's in and remembers an important task that needs doing somewhere else before scuttling off.
Iago is a worm whose appetite is too big for his own good. Nothing else. What is your interest in him? He's asked me to put in a good word for him to you. Has he now? Well, he is clever when that mood strikes him, and you'll certainly find no finer captain in the Outer Isles. For old time's sake, I shall offer him this much. The harbour master of Horin is no doubt food for the crabs, or at least for those beasts that roam the streets above. However, he kept meticulous journals and ledgers full of information that reflect poorly on my associates. It would be a shame, albeit not unlikely, that these ledgers might have been lost in the calamities that have swept Horin. Where should we look for them? The harbour master kept a storage of his records in the eastern tower that flanks the entrance to the harbour. Just follow the eastern jetty along the seawall until you arrive at the tower. With the current chaos that reigns above, I'm sure it's as easy as walking in and walking out again. Do this for me, and I'll consider sparing the life of that wretch of a manling. Alright, well, good to know.
Okay. So many side quests.
Okay, so we need to go on the left side, because the fire is on the right side.
Yep, here's the darkened passageway. Cat, oh cat, it's time to hide. Go over to the right.
No. God damn it.
You gotta go straight across in the shadow.
Yeah.
Wait. Yep, cross there. Remember, you can use the wait button.
Okay. We're safe, so boop, 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 boop.
Do.
Alright.
Go left, he said.
Well, next time on Character Select. What?
Leeches. Oh no! The leeches.
That's a lot of really strong leeches. Oh god, that's too many really strong leeches. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And Kylen, this is a problem.
Many leeches.
Vomit crap.
Vomit cups.